Alright, so we have the insane new treasure track season 11 officially here in Prodigy. And unfortunately, I'll be like a day late posting this because I don't have time to post it the day it came out. Even though I am recording it the day it came out, I won't be able to post it until the next day, so that's unfortunate. But we are here and we are looking at the new Season 11 of the Treasure Track. We also see Lamplight Town got an insane new art update today. And you can go all around Lamplight Town and check it out. I've seen all of the places, and it's insane. But we don't have time to go over it in this video. Starry Nights is the official Season 11 of the Treasure Track. Ends in 59 days, as per usual. And what we are seeing is really insane. We see Sarinox, the new Mythical Epic. We see Barbarian and the Fire Wyvern. Like, what? What is the Fire Wyvern doing here? I have no idea, because I thought that would be in the Dragon Isle update. But instead, it's coming in this treasure track. Very interesting. But now we'll look at the quests to complete. Some of them have been a little bit reduced. Like, there's less points or less XP required for pets to move on. There's less things you have to complete for some of them, which is awesome because some were pretty difficult, but now they're a little bit easier. And one thing you'll notice that's very interesting is that we can now get 5 Magicoin from one of these quests. And there's another one that has Magicoin in it as well, but I mean, that's insane. And we have, of course, all the quests unlocked here. We can play them. But complete all daily quests. That gives us 5 Magicoin. And complete all weekly quests gives us 25 Magicoin. So, you can now get 5 Magicoin a day through this system of the treasure track, which is awesome. Like, that's a really good way to get some more Magicoin, because if you do it for all 60 days of the treasure track, 59 days, then you can get around an extra 300 Magicoin just from that. And that's awesome. Like, we really, really needed that. So now, more than ever, definitely you should be completing these daily quests, even after you finish the treasure track, because that's worth it. And if you get 25 for Magicoin for completing the weekly quests. So that will respawn weekly, and it's not, even though there's more than 8 weekly quests, it only makes you complete 8, which is awesome, so you don't have to do all of them to get the reward. But 25 for about 8 weeks, 2 months, is an extra 200 Magicoin. So if you can manage to do all 8 of the weekly quests in all 8 weeks of the treasure track, if that number is accurate for the amount of days in the months that this one lasts, then you can get an extra 200 Magicoin, 300 from the daily quests, and overall an extra 500 Magicoin just through these rewards. That's insane. Go for that. Like, if you need Magicoin, non-members can get that, and that is definitely needed. That will be very, very helpful with all of the Magicoin that we get from the quests as well, the rewards as well. That is going to be awesome. So I'm definitely going to be doing that as much as possible, and I recommend that you do that as well. But now, of course, it's time to look at the most important part of each treasure track, the rewards. And man, oh man, this is insane. So, Treasure 1, we've got 50 gold, the new Pet Relic called the Dragon Heraldry for members, that there's always one Pet Relic available for members only. And the plus member reward is the Fire Wyvern Ling. So again, that should have appeared in a Dragon Isle update, but for some reason, it's here in this treasure track season, which is pretty awesome, but surprising for sure. So that's the plus member reward buddy for treasure 1 that there's always one of. Very cool. And then on treasure 2, we have 10 of the new Morph Marble, one of the new Morph Marbles, the Morph Marble Physical Wyvern Ling. Very, very interesting. Not what I was expecting for one of the Morph Marbles added in this season of the treasure track. I don't know what I was expecting, but not that. Very cool anyway, though. It is heroic, just like the buddy, and its description morphs you into a flexing, flying Wyvernling for 10 minutes. So, pretty awesome. Physical Dragonling obviously got renamed to Physical Wyvernling. That was a little bit ago, but still a very interesting rename. Same thing then came with the Fire Wyvernling. And the Shadow Dragonling as well, which we'll see apparently in just a second. So we also have 500 gold and 30 member works on this treasure. And then on treasure 3 we have 3 of the new Shadow Ball throwables. This is very cool. These are new for this season. They're like a purple variant of the green ball of goo released in season 6 of the treasure track, Shadow Realm. Its description, used by many shadow pets when pranking others, it leaves a sticky dark mess that will stain even if cleaned right away. So that's awesome. We have a new throwable item for this treasure track, variant of the ball of goo. So that's awesome too. And then on treasure 3 we have our first magic coin of these rewards, 50 of them for members. Then we have 300 gold, then 100 gold, and on treasure 4 we have the Shadow Cicatrice. Just like the physical Wyvernling, its name got changed from Shadow Dragonling to Shadow Cicatrice. The Astral Dragonling is still the same, but this one is now Shadow Cicatrice. Its description was also updated to say Shadow Cicatrice, and its dodge bonus was changed from 40 to 45. So it gained 5 on its dodge bonus, which is pretty interesting. So this was previously only obtainable in the Dragon Isle through like Rift 17, I believe, and on. And now it can be obtained in the treasure track as well. So interesting. There are quite a few, it seems, Dragon Isle themed things in this season. So really, really cool. And then we have 50 magic coins to round out treasure 4. And so moving on to treasure 5, we start out with 30 cosmic works. So those are obtainable in here, which makes perfect sense, especially with Starlight Festival. And then 500 gold and the Dragon Horn Pet Hat. So this is very interesting. This has not been obtainable since the special membership offer it was released in back in like September 2024, along with Shadow Drake, which is obviously now Shadow Heart. But that's very cool. Its heart bonus is 90, and I think this is actually the first piece of pet gear in a treasure track that is not new to that treasure track. So that's really cool. Our first re-released treasure track pet gear piece. Then we have 20 magic coin, 20 Morph Marble Physical Wyvernlings, 300 gold, 200 gold, 50 magic coin, and 10 of our second new Morph Marble for this treasure track season, the Morph Marble Stello. This is yet another heroic Morph Marble. Usually we get one uncommon, one rare, and one heroic, but now 2 heroics, and its description morphs you into a Stello for 1 minute. If you remember, Stello is part of the new, or fairly new, evolution chain, Stello, Stellara, and Stellarion, that Celestite was converted into several months ago. So that was awesome to have, and it's pretty cool that that's a Morph Marble now, the first part of the evolution that is unobtainable. Stello cannot be obtained anywhere at the time I'm recording this, But anyway, super cool. So that's the second of the 3 Morph Marbles that have been added for this treasure track season as usual. So that is awesome. And then we have this new pet relic called the Star Charm. So this is a common pet relic. And oddly enough, it was not made at the same time as the other pet relics and pet hats that are in this season. So we thought this was going to be in Starlight Festival, but nope, it's in the treasure track. So very interesting. The Star Charm, power bonus of 85, so that is really good for a common pet relic. A big increase from what common pet relics used to have as their power bonus. So it's a cool new star pendant, basically, that you can wear. Whittled from a fallen star into a cute charm. So that is awesome. We have that new pet relic. And then we have 500 gold and 50 magic coin to finish up treasure 8. And then moving on to treasure 9, we have what appears to be our repeating pet for the season, Faye, which is pretty cool. So Faye was first released in a treasure track season, so that's awesome that it is now a repeating pet in a future treasure track season. It was first in treasure track season 3, way back when Melodic Mayhem first came out, the first treasure track with the subtitle. And this is just crazy. We get a lot of Fays. I don't need them because I already have my Fae and Sarah's Egg merged up to merge rank 2, but and it would cost a lot more magic coin to evolve to Sarah's Egg. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Then we have the gas stove furniture item being released for the first time since the Arc of Light Harmony Island Arena season. So that's awesome. I believe this is the last of the Harmony Island Arena season Arc of Light rewards furniture items that has not been re-released since that season, and now it has been. So that is awesome. This is an animated furniture item and is finally obtainable again in this season of the treasure track. So that is awesome. We get to get this gas stove again for the first time since Arc of Light. That's awesome. Then we have 300 gold, 200 gold, and then our third and final new Morph Marble for this season of the treasure track, which is even more interesting than the other two. A Morph Marble of the Eclipse Trophy furniture item. So that's crazy. And this is not the first of the epic furniture item rewards that has been made into a Morph Marble. There's the Florifox table and Florifox lamp furniture item Morph Marbles, both of which are unobtainable at this point. They've not been released yet even, but so technically this is the first one to be released, but this is also the first one of the epic trophies. Morphs you into a shiny cosmic trophy for 10 minutes. So very interesting choice to make a Morph Marble. It'd be pretty funny to see someone hopping around in this, looking like this, so that would be pretty awesome. But we get 20 of those. Then we have 30 member works, 20 magic coin, 500 gold, another Fae for plus members, then 10 more Morph Marble Eclipse trophies, then 50 more magic coin, and 300 gold through treasure 12. Now moving on, we have 200 gold, 20 shadow balls, 60 magic coin. Then we have another new pet relic for this season called the Lock of Shadows. So another common pet relic with a power bonus of 85, so even better than the Star Charm. This is awesome. Can maybe be opened by a shadow key or something. So this is really cool. It's like a pendant that you wear that's literally like a lock. And I love how many things in this season are shadow related. and some Astral related, but a lot of Shadow related things, which perfectly makes sense for the theme of Starlight Festival, which is Astral and Shadow. A lot of Astral, but also a lot of Shadow in Starlight Festival, especially coming up with the new release of Starlight Festival, and then, of course, all the things in this Starry Nights treasure track. So that's awesome. And then, after that, we have 500 gold, 20 Cosmic Works, then 10 Morph Marble Stellos, and another new, well, our first new pet hat, I believe, that is called the Puppet Strings Cap. This is a rare pet hat with a heart bonus of 103, so they are getting better and better. Cap made from shadow magic used by the Puppet Master himself. So this is really cool. It looks like the Puppet Master's old hands and the old lock that appeared over pets when they were under the Puppet Master's spell. That looks super cool. I'm glad that's a pet hat now. That'll be awesome to see on certain pets. To see what they look like wearing this. Very interesting. It's a crazy choice. First the Pivot's cap, now this. Impressive, Prodigy. I like what you're doing. Okay, then moving on, we have 300 gold, then 200 gold, 60 magic coin, 10 Morph Marble physical Wyvern Lings. And then on Treasure 17, 3 Shadow Balls, 500 gold, 60 magic coin, then 10 Cosmic Works, then a Fae, then 300 gold, then 200 gold, and then a new pet hat called the Phoenix Feather Fedora. So this is awesome. It's another rare pet hat, a stylish hat sporting a single feather from the famous bird, with a heart bonus of 106, so one higher than the previous one, the Puppet Strings Cap, and that is awesome. Another new pet hat for us to get in this season of the treasure track. And then we've got 10 Morph Marble Eclipse trophies, 30 magic coin, 500 gold, 30 member works. And then we've got the floating candles furniture item. So that's interesting. This is obtainable in the achievements section of the Academy section of the achievements page. And now it's obtainable in the treasure track as well, so that's really interesting. So this is just a animated furniture item that's obtainable in 2 ways now. So it can be gotten now through the treasure track by non-members. Well, it's always obtainable for non-members, but anyway, cool in and of itself. Very cool reward here. So then we have 60 magic coin, 300 gold, then 200 gold, and our first mythical epic for this treasure track, which is Barbarian. So that is awesome. Barbarian is being re-released for the first time since 2024, when it was the second to last, I believe, mythical epic to be released under Ula's quests. So it was re-released for the second time then. Now it's been re-released yet again, so that is awesome. We can get ourselves another Barbarian through this season of the treasure track, so awesome. And then we have 70 magic coin, another Fae, then 500 magic coin, and the plus member pet for this one, which is the new Shadow Puff pet. So that is awesome. It was expected that this would be exactly where it is. This is being released for the first time. It will evolve into Shadow Heart, which was Shadow Drake and can be rescued in Firefly Forest a couple of times, and that can evolve into Shadow Flash. So the full evolution chain is now in the game, and the full evolution chain is now obtainable. So you can get Shadow Puff as a plus member here, so that is great, except it probably should be for non-members, but it will probably also be for non-members later on. Then we have 30 magic coin, 20 Morph Marble Stellos, and 300 gold for treasure 24. So that moves on from there. Then we have 200 gold, then 70 magic coin, and finally, Treasure 25 has a plus member reward of the stained glass window. Oh my gosh, yes. This furniture item has been unreleased officially in Prodigy since 2018. When the Academy first came out is when this furniture item was created, and it has been unreleased since then. It was only on a beta version of the Academy Archives wheel back in 2021 that not many people got, so it's been unreleased for like 7-8 years. Like, I believe it's 7. And it's finally obtainable. I'm so happy. Treasure 26 has the Astral Dragon Ling for non-members, so like the Shadow Cicatrice, it can be gotten in the Dragon Isle on Rift 17 and beyond, but now it's obtainable here as well, so its heart bonus was changed from 40 to 45 as well. The physical Wyvern Ling is not in this season of the treasure track, and its bonus was not changed, so I mean, that's kind of strange, but it is what it is. Then 500 gold, 70 magic coin, then 3 shadow balls, and another new pet hat called the Fire Wyvern Hat. So this is a hat resembling the wings of a fire wyvern with a heart bonus of 123. And just like the Fire Wyvern Ling, buddy, the Fire Wyvern is it's like the Fire Dragon that's unreleased in the Dragon Isle at this time. So that's like awesome that these items are obtainable in this treasure track and finally obtainable, but really, like, I mean, it's surprising that they're not obtainable in the treasure track. Very interesting. So, I mean, the Dragon Isle, sorry. Then we have 300 gold, 200 gold, 20 shadow balls, another Fae for plus members, then 10 Morph Marble Eclipse trophies, 500 gold, 30 shadow balls, and then the Pet Relic to go along with that, the Fire Wyvern Talon. So this holds the power of flames from the sky with a power bonus of 101, so really good for an uncommon Pet Relic. Power bonus 101. So that is awesome, and just like the Fire Wyvern Hat, it's surprising that it's obtainable here. Then we have 90 magic coin, 300 gold, 200 gold, 25 cosmic works, 10 Morph Marble Eclipse trophies, 3 shadow balls, 500 gold, 90 magic coin, 50 magic coin, Bernute as a obtainable pet here, so that can be gotten as a random pet here in the treasure track. Then 400 gold, 300 gold, 90 magic coin, 15 shadow balls, 10 Morph Marble Stellos, 500 gold, 20 cosmic works, Fae, and another new pet hat called the Constellation Bonnet. This really looks like it's Starlight Festival themed. I would not be surprised if it was in Starlight Festival, but it's not. It's in the treasure track. Your pet's very own constellation, anytime, anywhere. And it has a heart bonus of 126, so they just get better and better, which is awesome. So then 400 gold, then 300 gold, 100 member works, 90 magic coin. Then we have the counterpart to the Dragon Horn pet hat. We have the Dragon Scale Pet Relic, used as a symbol of the Order of Dragons. When it was first released, it was called the Dragon Crest, so it was released alongside the Dragon Horn in that special membership offer. Its power bonus is 62, so it's an old one. Then we have 500 gold, 30 shadow balls, then 10 Morph Marble physical Wyvernlings, then 90 magic coin, 400 gold, 300 gold, Fae for members, and then we have finally the release of the new Shadow Mythical Epic, Sarinox. So on Treasure 40, it's for plus members, pretty much as expected, but it's later on in the treasure track than most of them were. Then Into Talk was the last one, but really this was very unexpected before it was added to the pet book. I had no idea they were making another new Mythical Epic this soon after Into Talk, so hopefully we do keep getting these unique Mythical Epics as we keep going on, but that's awesome. That's finally released. Then we have 10 cosmic works, 500 gold, 90 magic coin, 60 magic coin, And then the first mount, the member mount of the season, the legendary Mini Dragon Isle. Mini portals and mini dragons included, you just have to squint really hard. Now this is awesome, as a heart bonus of 60 and a power bonus of 60. So it's not the best mount for that members have gotten. It doesn't have the highest bonuses for sure, but it's still really cool. Whether it has super high bonuses or not, you're literally standing on top of a miniature version of the Dragon Isle. That's literally awesome. Then we have 400 gold, 300 gold, 90 magic coin, and then a random Sarah's egg here, just like we've had in the previous treasure track seasons, the evolution of Fae. Then we have 5 shadow balls, 500 gold, 90 magic coin, and finally the treasure 45, non-member mount of the season, the Star Floater. So this one is awesome. It was leaked alongside the other Starlight Festival mounts and the Mini Dragon Isle, so this is really cool. Sometimes when a star falls, it becomes an awesome ride and has a power bonus of 50. Then lastly, 100 member works and 400 gold. So this is awesome. This is really fantastic. We love to see all of this. Checking out all of these rewards, and of course we're going to be getting all of them. I'll have a video out once I do complete the season of the treasure track, quite a while from now, as we always have done. So I've completed some of these quests by the time I'm finished recording this, so I'm going to I'm just going to collect these points. Not going to get any of the rewards in this video because we saved that for the full video later on, but still super cool to have this treasure track season go alongside Starlight Festival and Prodigy, which will be starting on August 11th. So that is this upcoming Monday, so keep watch for that. And it's going to be very exciting because we have a lot coming for this Starlight Festival. I will go over that hopefully in an upcoming video, so that's going to be awesome. And then we got those 5 magic coin, so it didn't give us treasure points, but it gave us magic coins, so that is awesome. And then become a member, 15,000 treasure points, which we always love to get. Helps us out a lot in the beginning. That's going to take us all the way to almost through treasure 15. So that is awesome. We're going to be getting these rewards later on and completing all 45 treasures in Season 11 of the treasure track, aka Starry Nights. So, what do you think about this newest season of the treasure track, Starry Nights in Prodigy? Do you like the rewards? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments